So to reintroduce myself, my name is Samuel Zerillo. I'm a reporter for the Batavia Daily News, and today I am here interviewing Nolan Peterson from Pembroke boys basketball. So again, thank you very much for meeting with me this afternoon.
Thank you
Um,
for having me.
of course, from us getting the stats from your team, you've been having a lot of great games in the early stretch, a lot of leading the team in points. Pembroke as a team has been having some decent success in the early goings here. I'm wondering, what has sort of sparked your individual performance this season so far?
Um, from an early age, we've been playing with these guys for a long time, and I feel like our we all hate to lose, and in practice it shows, and everything it shows, and we just push one another to be the best version of ourselves, and basketball players as it is, and I think that's starting to show on the court.
When you look at the way that you've been performing so far this season and compare it to maybe where you were a season ago or earlier on in your career, how do you feel that you've most improved?
Like my confidence, my play, and just everything like that. I mean, like last year, being a freshman on varsity, I didn't have a lot of confidence, especially on the early ons. But as of being with one of two returners here, coach kind of looked at me to take that step up, and I think I'm delivering pretty well here in the early goings.
What were sort of some of the things that you did this past off season to help ensure that you would be ready for this upcoming season?
I give a, a lot of this credit to my coaches and Coach Co and Coach Shea of opening the gym and just making sure guys get in there and just really get the reps that we needed because I think that's overall is what our record is showing and our play is showing in the early going of this season.
Now looking at sort of the season ahead and the season that you've already had so far, what would you say is your ultimate goal for yourself this year?
When things go wrong, just keep my head up and continue to play 110% because there's going to be some nights where you're on and some nights where you're off. You just got to keep a level head and keep playing as hard as you can.
Mhm. Now, looking at the entire team here, the entire Pembroke squad, what would you say is you and your team's goal for the entire Pembroke team this year?
I mean, I believe we have a serious chance to win sectionals. I like this team. I think we have a lot of hardworking guys who just hate to lose again. We've been told we're too young, we're too small, but I think that we are capable of going out there and shocking the GR and a lot of teams.
When you look back on the season that you've had so far, and again comparing it to maybe last year or just reflecting on this season in and of itself, what would you say that you're most proud of?
Early, I know it's still early, but in the year against Kendall, our first game, they were an old team. They were older, they were bigger, they were just but I like how we came out and we just right from the whistle, we just started going at them. We defended hard, we cut hard on offense. We just made all the right moves. I think there in that game, and when they started to chip away at our lead and our backs were against the wall, we didn't fold, and it was just in the huddle. You could just tell all the guys were locked in and everything like that.
Awesome. Now, like you said, there's plenty of season left to go here. You and your team are hopeful to go on a run in sectionals this year. I'm wondering, sort of from your perspective, what will it take? You mentioned that it's that you have such a young squad here, and you've been able to prove yourself against teams like Kendall, like you just said. But what will it take for you and this squad to go the distance this season?
I think a lot of us we got to get into the weight room. That's a big part and that's a big role in Coach Shea's like rules. You got to get in the weight room. You got to get in the gym. And I think if we do that, we're gonna put the GR on notice, and Pembroke's not gonna go away for a long time.
Now, my last question for you. Again, plenty of season left here, but when it is all said and done and the basketball is over for you this year, what is next for you sports wise?
Um, Again, just kind of get in the weight room. I do play football, but I'm just gonna dedicate myself to really getting in the weight room and pushing other guys to get better and have them push me to get better. Because at the end, I think that's what it takes to have a successful team and the successful runs as we've seen in the past.
I really appreciate again you taking the time to be interviewed this afternoon and good luck on the rest of the season.
Thank you.
GCC has the programs to prepare you for jobs that are in high demand. Take advantage of high-quality curriculum, excellent faculty, experimental learning, and great facilities. Join us at GCC and be the game changer you've always wanted to be. To learn more, visit genesee.edu/physed.